Alright YouTube, so check it out. This is Brad, and I've been working on this 75-gallon tank. I got this tank off Craigslist. I had a 30-gallon tank. That's why I got some weird objects in this tank. It's still kind of getting acclimated, but I built the tank, and what I mean by built the tank is, you know, all the silicone was really bad. It was used for like a lizard or something, and this tank is really old, like 15 years old. So I ripped all the silicone out the sides and taped it up and re-siliconed the sides, and built this stand for it as well. It's not great, but came out pretty good. This little Coliseum looking thing, and this crazy nasty looking rock, and those little statue things over there, they're all from my other tank. And the craziest thing about this tank is probably the background. You're probably like, what in the world is that background? Well, I made that background from watching LizardLandscapes on YouTube. Pretty much everything I do I've learned from YouTube, whether it be from Lou9294, Jay Wilson, or John at KGTropicals. As I've been kind of getting into the hobby, I've been kind of learning some stuff, and you know what lighting to get. The lighting I actually got was suggested by Jay Wilson, and I'm gonna stock this tank up with tons of fish. I'm real close to Southeast Cichlids. I'm in Georgia, so I'm excited. Probably by the end of this month I'll have some really nice fish. Right now I only have about 6 smaller fish in here, but I do have some real rocks. I had some slate looking rocks in my backyard that I did put in here, and then the sand, which needs to be cleaned, but the sand is carob, I think it's called carob sea white sand. I got that suggestion from KGTropicals. I built all this stuff right here. I built them little hides, and all this background is just foam. You know, if you watch LizardLandscapes, all he does, literally, I followed it to a T. The only difference was he said if you were going to submerge it in water, that you couldn't just spray it with Shield's-All. You would have to completely, you know, just literally paste aquarium silicone on the whole thing so it would be safe, and so that it wouldn't get ruined. And sure enough, it took me a long time, but there is silicone on every single spot. You can actually see on the black here, you could see some, you know, some of the silicone, and it doesn't give it the greatest look, but it's a necessity. Like right there, you could kind of see, I don't know if you could see that on the camera, but you could see, you know, some of the, oh yeah, you just want some camera time, don't you? Alright, so yeah, that's my strawberry albino right there. I think that's like an Mbuna, is it called? I'm just getting into this hobby. I really have no idea. If I'd have known better, I wouldn't have put all these different fish in here. I would have been a little bit more selective. But it was a kind of go to PetSmart and pick out some fish. I didn't get this fish from PetSmart. I got that online as a real small fish, and obviously it's a female because it's got like no color, and I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll have to look it up. And then these guys right here, I got 2 of them. They're little like blueberry OB peacocks, so they should come into color real nice. But man, this thing is gonna look good. I'm probably gonna order about 20 fish, and then I'll show you guys, you know, in videos, some different stuff that I did. Maybe like some of the filter that I got. I went ahead and went with the Sun, I was going to get the Fluval FX6, but it actually wouldn't fit down here in what I built, so I had to look up some dimensions on stuff, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I did, however, order a Fluval head because I like the way the head is. I didn't like the little bar for the Suns and the way theirs are. You see a wire right there, I gotta fix that. There's a little thermometer. What I do is, even though I have this heater in there right now, that was for a backup measure. That sucker's gonna come out because that was in my 30 gallon. What I did is I went ahead and purchased the Inline Heater, which is behind my thermometer, and it's right on cue because it's 82 degrees. That's what I have it set to. And there's my inline is right there, and as you can see, the red light turns on, and it's off right now, so it's not heating. And my other thermometer, I mean not thermometer, but heater over there in the tank, I've turned it off, so it's not even plugged in. I wanted to make sure that it was doing the job and it wasn't broken. And then when I ordered this inline heater, someone told me I needed to get this for safety measures. If this ever gets stuck at a temperature or something, I don't want my fish to be in there boiling. So I got this. This provides electricity to this. So because it's 82 degrees, the electricity is shut off to this. So it can't come on if it wanted to. And then, you know, as soon as this drops down to 81 degrees, this light will come on right there, and I'll start heating the water. So yeah, the actual temperature monitor is right there, and then there's my heads right there, and I got some hose running under there to a bubbler. I wasn't gonna put a bubbler in here. I really didn't want to see bubbles, honestly, but you know, with the fish I'm gonna have in here, I didn't want to risk it. Yes, I know that rock is absolutely disgusting. Like I said, I took it out of my 30 gallon. I didn't want to touch it. I just wanted to get the fish acclimated to this tank. They're doing pretty good. But I made a little cave down there, and the bubbles come out of the top of that. And you know, it gets more oxygen in the water. I really didn't want to have to worry about it, even though my little Fluval head here that I put on there, it stirs up the water. It just doesn't, I don't think it provides enough oxygen. And I did order, gosh, I forget what it's called, but I've got a bunch of poop down here. You know, I suck it out every couple days. I'm going to do that here in a second. But I forget what it's called. It's, I don't know. It creates some kind of flow through your tank, and it'll help stir that stuff up more so that the filter over there in the corner can suck it all up in there. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of the background. Came out real good, and it's doing real well. No big things. When I put it in, I really smashed this, and I really couldn't take it back out. I had to drain the water down and fix it, so that's why that's the worst looking part of the whole wall. But when you're looking at the whole thing, it doesn't bother me too bad. But this is going to get out of here as soon as they're acclimated and all my levels are correct and the tank cycled fully, and then I'll get that out of here, and then I'll take this out of here, and obviously I'm going to take that heater out probably today. But for the most part, it's a start to my 75 gallon, which soon will be stocked with plenty of fish. Alright, so just check back and like the video and subscribe, and I'll talk about some more stuff in the future. Like I said, I'm just getting into this hobby. I've had a 30 gallon for 6 months, and you know, got it cycled and did well with it, and just love the whole African cichlid. You know, they're just gorgeous, and makes my little man cave here just kind of complete. So got my man cave and my dog being lazy, but yeah, mess over here, ping pong table. But Yep, that's it for now.